mine. She was here last night. Mom, this is for you. The "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou" song is for Mom. Good to see you guys this morning. What's this called? A plate. And your mama, if you got to choose what was on your plate every day, you'd have pizza and ice cream. Well, if you're like Pastor Eric, you'd have pizza and ice cream. And what happens is, one day, your mama no longer is the one putting the food on your plate. You get to put the food on your own plate, and then you get to join Weight Watchers. Now, here's the truth about life, though. Your parents, when you're young, and your mom, by the way, I'm blessed with a wonderful mom, but my mom's mom did not go to church. She didn't go to church at all. Not only did she not go to church, she kind of made fun of my mom when she wanted to go to church. And a lady came by and said, "Would you like to walk to church with us?" And my mom said, "Yes, not only would I like to walk to church with you, but my sister will too." Younger sister, you know how that is. And so they started going to church and never stopped. And my mom was baptized, and then later, my mom's mom came to know Jesus. And so my mom filled her own plate with spiritual things. In Galatians, it says the fruit of the Spirit, and here's what God gives you when you let Him fill your plate. The fruit of the Spirit is love and joy and peace, and don't tell my driving, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, self-control. And so I want you to know, even at home, I know there's times your parents, as much as you love your mama, don't tell anybody, but your mama's not perfect. I know, but just pretend she is. But that means that you have to go to God and let Him show you what it means to be more loving, more kind, more gracious. But I know for so many of you, your mama showed you that too. And over the years, I also know folks who maybe didn't have a good example as a mom, but you know what God always does? He gives you a substitute. He gives you a stunt mom to be an example to you, to be an encouragement to you. And so know that God will also put other people in your life. Okay, so that's your children's sermon for today on Mother's Day. Thank you guys for being here. Would you let them know thank you? Rodney is coming to share with us this morning, and I've got to show you someone's got a chicken purse on the front row.
Happy Mother's Day. Or if you're from the South, Happy Mama's Day. I love my mama. Ooh, speaker's working really well today. We're going to continue on with searching for a blessed life, and today is going to be how can I be transformed? It's coming out of Romans 8:1 through 13. There's a key word today, surrender. I was thinking about this last night before last. I said, surrender. There's two forms of surrender that popped up in my mind. You can surrender externally, or you can surrender internally. Now, external surrender is like when you're a little kid, and a lot of the guys would know this, and you got older boys, older brothers, and stuff in the family, older cousins, and you get noogies. Yeah. And when you give up, what do you say? Uncle, that's right. That's an external surrender. You have no choice but through a lot of pain to finally give up. And then there's one called internal surrender that I looked at. I got mad at my mom one time, being a little bratty kid when I was little. She wouldn't let me look at Godzilla, so I decided I was going to run away. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I ran away. I got halfway up the street, my stomach started growling, and I said, where am I going? I was smart enough to realize to internally surrender that I needed to go home and get some food and stuff. So are we going to be forced to surrender when it comes to Christ? Are we going to let our internal surrender happen and know that the people that love us, like Christ, are there for our best interest and stuff? We're going to go over surrendering the guilt to God, change your fuel from flesh to spirit, and a daily surrender in our lives, each day to Christ, if that's what you desire. And for the mamas out here and mothers, I want to read something just for you on this happy Mother's Day. On another note,